right. Hello, everyone. One moment. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our usual meeting on Saturday night DMEU session, where anyone who can enjoy learning and deeper into meditation, Buddhism, and furthermore. Today we have received such good news from our host about meditation retreat. Well, next time when we announce, don't miss it because not it's not happen in the you know in our temple and in our activities here. So maybe next time find yourself active opportunity to join as well, and find also not only just meeting new people but also inner peace and knowledge today. However, today, as I had announced, and also our MC announced last week as well, that is the Venerable Sander, but it just turned out that he has last minute call and not feeling well, so I'm just filling in this session. So I hope you enjoy your session time with me tonight. And today I have also prepared some good topic that could be a little bit further deeper to help you understand more about the importance of meditation and the practice in Buddhism. What does it have to do with our meditation? But please don't leave just yet, because it may sound a little bit of Buddhism, but hey, it is something that may be quite something new for you to be discovered. The topic today is Samsara, or the cycle of rebirth. What is it about, and why does it relate to meditation? Let's find that out after our meditation, shall we? So before we start, let's check yourself three things before we begin. And that is number one, check if the room you are meditating is peaceful and quiet. Number two, check if you need to call someone. If you don't, well, you are good to go. But if you do, maybe it should finish so that way it won't disturb in your mind during meditation. Or then, last but not least, check if the room where you are, do you need to use toilet? Then that will be the good time to do so, because you don't want that to disturb when you finally found the brightness in your mind, joy of your life. But then finally, oh, I have to go to toilet. That won't be good, right? So now you got the picture. Let us begin our inner peace time, everyone. All right, thank you for encouraging. Well, let's hope that we enjoy our session tonight. Let's begin our inner peace time, everyone. Right. Let's start by finding ourselves sitting in the right position. Begin by relax from the top of your head down to forehead. Then close your eyes gently and softly, feeling as if you are about to fall asleep. Relax every part on your face, making them feeling soft, and your head feeling light, free from the thought on the inside. And continue to relax further from your head down to your neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, all the way down to the tips of your hands. Maintain your focus inside and allow yourself to relax further from your hip to your legs, knees, down to the bottom of your feet, making sure that you are totally comfortable. If you need to adjust and resume our meditation. Finding the right feeling is very important in the beginning to finding yourself the journey toward inner peace. Then allow yourself feeling relaxed completely. When you are done adjusting the body, continue on to adjust the mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside for the time being. Filling your mind with positive thought and feeling. Imagine that you are alone in a place, somewhere that you like to be by yourself, somewhere that make you feel calm, peaceful, free from the worries, feeling like you are the only one in this place, and slowly bring back the mind to yourself, your body, gently, softly, feeling as if you are floating, and your mind and body feeling very light. Leave only your awareness inside on this moment. Maintain the mind, resting it inside at any point where you feel just right, or somewhere in the middle of your abdomen. Observe while stay relaxed. Observe the mind that is still present inside. Clear the thought while you breathe out. From this moment, maintain the mind inside yourself and remain calm. Be neutral with all experience, making yourself become like an observer. Observe your own mind and comfortable feeling inside. Sometimes our mind may wandering outside. Gently bring back the mind by lightly imagine a star, a shining star, shine inside your body at the place where you rest the mind. Let the star shine, be the light inside yourself. Observe, remain calm. Should the thought arise, don't worry. Let it be and let it go. Observe and be calm. Be still inside yourself. You may use the mantra to help you calm down your mind. And the mantra is Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Continue on, recite the mantra in the mind until the mind free from the thought or calm down. You can use your own mantra if you like. Let us continue. Observe the star inside ourselves while recite the mantra, or do either one, however you feel. Let us continue finding ourselves inner peace together from this moment in silence until the appropriate time. Stay still. Maintain the mind inside yourself. As the mind gradually come to a standstill, peace and joy would fill into the mind. Allow the mind to be free and open to love without any condition. When the mind filled with positive feeling, loving kindness shall arise. Sharing this feeling to the people that you love, starting from yourself to your family, friends, and everyone who meditate together at this time, wishing them all to be free from suffering, danger. May they all be happy. For those who are suffering, may they be happy. For those who are already happy, may they be happier, more and more. Spending this few moments before the end, spread our loving kindness Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Maintain the mind within ourselves in the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. Continue on further after the meditation, so you can find yourself stay with inner peace and go to bed. Have a good rest tonight in the ocean of merits inside. At the end, the monk would chant the blessing to end the session. Sappha Putthanubbhavena, Sappha Dhammanubbhavena, Sappha Sanghanubbhavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all stay with inner peace and have a good rest tonight. Now slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your inner peace time together tonight. Well, let me check how you progress so we can see that you are progressing and what you should do next after that. Alright? For those who are watching from Zoom, go ahead and raise your hand. For those who are watching from Facebook, leave the comment whether you are watching from live or rerun later on. Alright? For those who are feeling relaxed, could you raise your hand please at the moment? Thank you, Ashley, for sharing. Alright, that's good. Thank you, Mr. Heiko. Alright, very good. Does anyone experience time fly by fast or body disappear? Wow, very quick answer, Miss Glenda. Very good, very good. Alright, Heiko and Martin as well. Thank you. What about our MC? Why are they so quiet? Are they still there? There you are. Alright. Does anyone experience joy or happiness at this time tonight? Could you raise your hand, please? Wow, actually, that's very good. Thank you. Alright. That means nobody falling asleep. I'm happy. That is very good. Good news. Alright. As you practice meditation further, the length of inner peace, the length of experience that you will gain will be a little bit increasing bit by bit. So be patient. Give yourself time. Give yourself for the mind to adjust. When the mind begins finding itself with inner peace, the feeling of satisfied and wanting to be at that part, at that point inside will be known to you. And this feeling is the key that telling you how success you are. Yes, thank you, Miss Shaw. Alright, very good, relaxing. Take it easy, okay? When you are relaxing and when you're enjoying it, next time, when you want to meditate, when you come to meditate, if you have the feeling that you don't expecting anything, you don't want anything, you just want to meditate without anything or anyone to force you, by yourself alone, volunteer, and you don't expecting it have to be bright, joy, happy, whatever you want to see, however you want to gain. If you don't have any of those and you just want to meditate, just enjoying it and like to do it, this is a sign that you have come to the point that will allow you to go further. Many experienced meditators, when they meditate, they just meditate. They don't have to, I have to maintain my inner peace power. I have to gain super insight power now. No, not like that. When they are meditating, they just enjoy. Today is good. I can meditate. Oh, today is short. It's fine. doesn't really matter. When they meditate, they enjoy in every session, every moment that they have done this practice. If you have this feeling, please know this is a sign that you are very have a good meditation experience. Please keep practice and you shall be fine. And now talk about our topic today. In fact, it's supposed to be our venerable standards for tonight for those who just come late, as we had mentioned earlier last week. But the thing is that last minute call, he has not feeling well and I have to fill in the moment in his place. Hopefully he get better and switch my place next week. If not, well, you're gonna have to see me again next time. Hopefully you don't get bored by then, alright? Now for our session today, it's called Samsara or the cycle of rebirth. Some of us might already heard, some of us already know. The thing I brought this up is quite a little bit Buddhist, but don't worry. It's a quite common question that many people come. What happened after death? And in fact, I got a message from one of the lady. I never know her, but she watched our YouTube channel, Great Teaching Monk, and she learned from it. And she was very sad because she just lost her parents suddenly. She is not Buddhist, but she want to know what's going on. How could she feeling herself, helping her mom as well. And that's today, I think could be a good session for us because at the moment in life, the most crucial moment in our life are two times. According to our master, Longpo Datta Chivo, he said that the birth, when we were born, that's the first crucial moment. And the last one is when we are about to leave this world. And today we're gonna learn how to get ourselves prepared, ready for that. Don't worry, not too much Buddhist is involved with our mind and get ourselves ready for that. Are you ready, everyone? Take a note if you like. Feel free to if you have questions, okay? Hopefully I can finish it in 15 minutes. If not, well, MC stay with me a little bit longer, maybe 10 or 15 minute delays, alright? So let's get us to our session today. Cycle of Rebirth, Basic Buddhism. This I had taught long time ago last year. It's good to brushing it off and begin anew. According to our Buddha story, when he was meditating under the Bodhi tree, in that night he has found not only just himself the Buddhahood, but before he attained the Buddhahood, he found his knowledge. One, the knowledge of who he is, where he come from. And the next is, what he found is the law of karma, understand of who we are, and the law of karma, then how to eliminate and end this cycle of existence. This is the knowledge they call the supra-knowledge in meditation. And this knowledge, if you attain all three, you are good to go to be enlightened. But if just only one or two, but not the last one, you are not yet begin free from suffering and cycle of rebirth. That's something that we had learned so far in the Buddha history. Okay, so what causing us to keep continue in the cycle of rebirth? These are the things that filling into our mind, causing us unable to break free, and they are defilements, greed, anger, and delusion. They are the elements so dark, like darker than black, than pitch black. It's filling to our mind. The moment it stay forever until we fill our mind with positivity, get rid of it. By this, only then we can break free. That's something that related to our meditation. Because the greed and anger, just like a stirring coffee. When you stirring coffee, you couldn't really, see the bottom, and it's very black. But when you are keep it still, bit by bit, the particle and dust that in our water, in the coffee, slowly begin to climb down, sediment, everything going down to the bottom, make it become clear, visible for us to see what's down and what's in the water. And so same thing, when the anger in greed, anger and delusions fill into our mind, it stirs our mind, unable to become clear. Therefore, when we meditate, it's called this sediment to slowly calm down, and eventually become clear. And so by this, when we are finally break free from defilements, get rid from our mind, we are not create any more bad karma. So the retributions begin to calm down and not continue any further. So the chain of cycle of and the cycle of karma or action begin to break free. Thus, we are not rebirth or reborn any longer. So thus, to end ourselves from the cycle of rebirth, we must break the defilements, the circle, the black circle. So thus, the bad karma and retribution cannot continue to function. That's how you can break the system off. And to do so, meditation is the important part to do such thing. And it is how it is. But the thing is that some when wondering who created the karma, the law of karma. Well, please note though, the Buddha himself, when he was discovering this, he did not create it. It was already there because it is the law of reason and logic telling that action create reaction. Thus, every action giving the fruit, whether good or bad, is come back to us, whoever creating that. Thus, therefore, it's like continue into the loop. This making us unable to break free from suffering. Understand this point, what it has to do with our cycle of rebirth. As it is, when we create action, our life, our mind result in different things because our action is different and each is vary and different than in each individual. As the Buddha himself said that all beings own their own karma, are heir to their karma, have karma as their origin, karma as their family, as their clan, and abide in their karma. Karma dictates the course or refined quality of life of each being. Thus, that is why the cycle of rebirth and our life as well is filled with different things because all of us do not have the same. That's why we have look different. We live different lifestyle. We like different or sometimes same thing depend. But all of these are our own karma by that. It's also our own mind that create karma as well. Therefore, in this part, take a look at this giant present or the cycle of samsara. These are the present that every being are confined to. There are three levels, three presents. You can call three present. They are called the non-form sphere, the form sphere, and the sense sphere. The most beings who are present is in the form of called the sense sphere, the smallest one, but it has a lot of being. But nevertheless, in every present has a lot of beings or prisoner inside. Just like this. If you're looking at the animals, yeah, the animals, did they know that they are living in the present? Like the chicken, the rabbits, a goat, maybe a sheep. They have a vast land that they can eat. Grass, picking for worms, looking for that. They feel so free until they find themselves the cage, the fence. They know that they are in present. That is how they find out that they are not free. But for us humans, the world is so vast and big, and there is no fence, no wall, unless we create our own, like our own house, or making the prison. Thus, therefore, we thought that we are free, but in fact, we are not really free. So we just thinking by ourselves because thing that we don't see, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Therefore, sometimes they think that they are free, they want free, but little they know that they are still in the prison, big prison that too vast for them to find out, and having invisible wall that they cannot know. Therefore, thus, when they are living like this, the prisoner itself also having their own different class. The first class is like a very good class prisoner, ordinary class prisoner, and low class. These are categorized in, like, if you are good prisoner, you obey the law, you obey whatever the the God telling them to do, they are being treated well. So they will be in the first class, in a better place. So this could be like in heaven. So they go into heaven. Yes, heaven is also prison. But ordinary prison, it will be like our human. Low class is in unhappy realm. You can call that in hell or in the unhappy place. These are the class of the prisoner that we are facing. Depend on each of us, the action that we perform, it will categorize our class of prison that we're gonna be into. And here is how it looks like in the present of the cycle of rebirth. Let's say this is our world. In heaven, it will be in the bright place, and in the unhappy realm, it will be in the dark place. So that is not a good prisoner. This is a good class prisoner. This is ordinary one. So that is how we classify each of the prisoner class. Therefore, whether you are where you are living, please note these still are not free. But it's just better temporary reliefs, making us having a better condition to live as we are still living inside the prison. But nevertheless, when we are create the karma, there are three kinds of karma that one create. One is positive. Yes, it will go to the happy place. Negative, it will be in the unhappy place. Neutral, just nothing creating, but it's still wasting time rather than just trying themselves to break free. It's nothing create, but it's still wasting time. So that's nevertheless, none of these are good, but it is better than being negative or neutral. So we should create positive karma in our life. And so, as a being guided by the Buddha, for one to have a good life, good quality, they should also always keep their mind bright and shine, happy, through the practice of create positive karma. As you can see in the picture here, being human as an neutral zone, they could be bad and they could be good, depend on how one's perform their action. But still, it's better to stay in the negative, so we should remain and do only positive things. So in the happy realm, yes, one will be in many places. The thing about this is that the crucial moment in life, it will come. But we'll talk about that after this. So in the happy realm, it is the place that is not definite. It has its own time. Just like when you are going to the what is it called? It will be a good analogy. I would say when you go into let's say when you are going to the vacation. Yes, when you go into a vacation, let's say you are working and you want to have a vacation, they give you time for 1 month. So this, like that, you enjoy yourself, take a day off, go for 1 month break. In heaven it's like that too. When your time is up to stay, you must come back and gain yourself positive, so that way you can go back there again. But if you make yourself mistake, you go into the happy realm, so that it's gonna be quite longer. But depend, it's also not definite. In the unhappy realm as well. Sorry, the gruesome picture may not making you have a good sleep tonight, so I'm just gonna go very quick. Just know that it's not happy. It's not a happy place to be. So the crucial moment in life is that while we were born and before we die. This will answer the question that the lady asked me. What should she do? How would her mom be after she passed away? The crucial moment is what determines where you will go. The thing is, if you are doing good deeds, making your mind bright and shine at that moment all the time, the memory are filled with good positivity. So on the last breath of your life, the mind are filled with good memory. It will directly leading one's life to the happy realm. But if the mind is very unhappy or suffering according to their behavior or their lifestyle are very crucial and do very bad things. So in the end, when they are having the crucial moment in life before they die, that gonna leading show them the destination right away. If they feel suffer and pain, yes, most likely you'll go to the unhappy place. But there is an exception. Exception is in case if one happen to experience what is called accident without knowing that they are dead, like having car accident and suddenly die. These they don't have a chance to experience the crucial moment in life. It's just so sudden that suddenly lost one life. In this case, they will have a chance to regain their realization that they are dead, so that they can have a moment to recall whether they are gonna go happy or unhappy place. But most people, when they are suffering at that state, they not only realizing that they are not whether they are dead yet or not, and they try to get back. So in the end, they usually be taken into the place called the purgatory in order to receive the verdict from the judge in the unhappy in the netherworld. All right, and this is what it's like. Okay, so this exception for 7 days they will have a chance to regain. So that's therefore it is very important when a person pass away on the 7 days. This is when they can still have a chance to receive merit. So many people in the Buddhist culture, when the person passed away or someone that they love, they would usually perform merit for 7 days. So that way, hoping to help the person who passed away go to the happy place. But what happened after that? After 7 days, they will get into the line, continue to see the judge. And on the 50 days after one passed away, this is when they are waiting to receive the verdict. And on the 50 day, they usually get the verdict, and then gonna travel to the destination that they are head. And usually on the 100 days, that is when it's over. They're gonna be unhappy realm or happy realm. That is it. So that's within the 100 day after one's die. This is when one can perform and receive the merit. So that's the last chance for one to do the good deeds, to help the person who passed away. It is one thing that we can enjoy and learn. So that's if one ever have someone that you love pass away, this crucial moment in life is very important because it is the last opportunity. So if they are in a hospital and know that it's not good anymore, not recover anymore, try to bring the good things that remind them of the good memory of the good deeds, so they can be happy. This is one thing that you can also enjoy and helping them. So that's next time you can also helping yourself as well to get ready and be prepared. And therefore everyone, this is our realm of happiness and unhappy. For the human realm itself, sometimes we may thought that there is some other being that we don't know but we can feel. Well, in this human realm, these are the person who don't have a very bad negative karma to go to enough to go to the unhappy realm, but not good enough to go to heaven either. So they stay with us in the world, but in a different dimension. So sometimes if you are working late at night, and sometimes feeling like somebody watching you from the back, or staying with you without realizing, it could be them, the earth sprite, the tree sprite, or the air sprite. Who knows? But at the very least, they are there, living with us among the human. And in the heaven, happy realm, heaven there are 6 levels of them, depend on the good quality of their mind and the good deeds. And the unhappy realm, whether they are animal, hungry ghosts, and monster. Yes, and in unhappy realm, what is called hell. Yes, let me go faster so you don't have to get this picture into your mind, right? And so everyone, remember the last breath, the last 3 breaths before you leave, the image of the mind that you have done, recollecting whether you are good or doing bad, is gonna show up. So try to fill your mind with the good deeds, so that way on the last breath, last moment of your life, will be with positivity and carry on to the happy realm awaiting for you. And so, before the end, let me remind to what Buddha has been saying. All beings own their own karma, are heir to their karma, have karma as their origin, karma as their family, as their clan, and abide in their karma. Karma dictates the course or refined quality of life of each being. Therefore, what one do is define where you will go. That's everyone. If you like to learn further what is afterlife look like, check out on my video Buddhist Cosmology on YouTube channel on the playlist. So hopefully you can find it. And thank you very much for our time. I think I just 5 minute delay. Hopefully it's not taking too much of your time. And is there any questions in the mind? Now would be the good time. Oh, thank you. All right.
Dr. Carlin P. I had a question, just a small question. Is it considered a good karma if you are reborn into the earth realm again?
Yes, it's considered as a good karma if you are happy to be reborn in the human realm again. Why? Because as being human, it is a realm of opportunity for you to continue to collect the good positive karma. But if you are getting careless, it could also create the negative karma. So living your life without being careless is one of the way to live accordingly to the Buddhist teaching. So hopefully you are enjoy and making yourself continue collecting good deeds and good positive karma in your life, Miss Ashley. Hopefully this answer.
Thank you.
Oh, too many questions. Will rewatch. Oh, don't worry, Miss Glenda. You can send directly to me if you have a lot of questions. I know it's a lot of things that you like to learn, but maybe maybe asking later on and we can share with the other later. That will be fine too. All right. I think it's about time. Let our MC uh, uh, let it passing on to her. All right. Okay.
Thank you so much, หลวงพี่พิสิทธิ์ That's very interesting topic today, and I hope every